Welcome back to Great Day Houston. This holiday season, give your loved ones or yourself the gift of a longer, healthier life. Heart attacks and lung cancer are the top killers because there's either no warning or by the time you have symptoms, it's too late. Advanced Body Scan can detect many health issues early enough to do something about it and save your life.
I know that if I hadn't come to Advanced Body Scans, I wouldn't be here today.
Advanced Body Scan truly saved my life.
Advanced Body Scan saved my life.
Advanced Body Scan saved my life.
Advanced Body Scan saved our lives.
Advanced Body Scan saved my life.
I'm the one that's lucky to be alive right now.
Steve Marler with Advanced Body Scan explains how the process works. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning. So good to see you again.
Yes. Okay. We just heard Kennedy say her idea of a long life would be 1,000,000 years. If
I need her as a spokesman. Right. I've got to sign her up. How do I get in touch?
Right. I'll connect you. Yeah. Because if that's the case, you and I are just babies. We're just mere babies.
Yes. I like the way she thinks right now.
All right. On the serious side, we know that there are a lot of people who will not be sitting at the holiday table this year because a disease took their life. And in many cases, that disease could have been detected and something could have been done about it. That's what kind of brought you into this business with the passion that you have, because your mother was one of those people who could have spent many more holidays with you had she just known early.
Yeah, I tell the story a lot. She died from a late stage cancer diagnosis. And had we have known how to use this technology sooner for detection of heart disease and cancer, the two deadliest killers, she may be here today. However, my dad, the day we opened, we put him on our scanner, and within a week he was in open heart surgery because of a problem we found, and he will be 89 this coming year and is still here and still as ornery as ever. So we're fortunate to get another 14 years with him today.
Wow, still as ornery as ever. I love that. Steve,
yes, he is.
I talk to a lot of people about this, and sometimes I'll get someone who says, oh, I have my physical. It's all good. I have my blood work and everything, and my doctor took my blood pressure and stuff. I'm fine. You're not saying to people to replace their annual physical, but to add this to it, because you can think you're fine, but it's better seeing is believing, to see what's really happening inside.
Absolutely. I mean, don't stop what you're doing in any type of medical testing. But let's face it, that exam that you go and get at your doctor originated over 100 years ago. So not only has technology advanced, but so has the care. So this is a great add-on to any other. And I look at a lot of programs. I look at several a day. And the one thing missing is what we do. That's that threat detection of the deadly diseases that can be lurking in your body without symptoms. Our goal is to find them before they get serious enough to kill you, so that you can get help sooner.
Yeah, there are several types of scans that you can do, focusing on various parts of the body, but you can do a full body scan to figure out what's happening. And let me just point out that this is the best technology that's there. I had an issue, took it to my doctor, and the first thing he said was, where did you get this? And you get that a lot. People go, wait, where did this scan come from? Because you're using the best technology.
That's correct. And it's a little more prevalent today. But what sometimes we miss the message is that we are a full imaging center. Not only we do these types of scans, and we have a whole multitude of scans, which I should note, when you sign up for this special offer we're going to show you today, we're going to give you about a 50 minute to an hour consultation about these other scans that they do and what they do and how you can get involved with it. But so, go ahead. The key's finding it early, obviously.
Yeah, and we just saw some video of me going in and out of the machine. People will also say, I'm claustrophobic, I can't do this. When you saw me going in and out of that machine like that, that's it. That's how quick it is. You're not all closed in. This is a quick test.
Very quick. It takes less than 5 minutes. You go in dressed as you are. It's a very simple process with no needles, no dyes. And it's very safe. There was almost 80 million CT scans performed in the U.S. alone last year.
All right. And once you go and you get your scan results, how long does it take to get those, and what do we do with those?
Great question. Our board certified radiologist, Dr. Anthony Sparks, is going to read your scan. He's going to create a report, and you're going to get that sent to you in 5 to 7 days. Now, if you have something serious, you're going to get a phone call within 24 hours.
All right. When I talked about some of the specific scans, obviously heart disease, lung disease are two of the top killers, and so you can spot things early on. You had a gentleman who was, I run marathons, I'm healthy as can be, who brought in his friend who he thought was not healthy, and they got those scans together. Guess one, folks, was the one that was having some issues, the marathon runner, and y'all found the widowmaker, and his next marathon may have been his last. So don't assume that you're healthy. Go in and get your heart, especially if you have a family history. But the other thing you have is a virtual colonoscopy. That's another big killer. That's not necessary.
That's correct. You know, the VC, as we call it, is a very simple test as well. It takes a little longer than the other scans, but the great point about it is that there's no risk of puncture, there's no risk of infection. You do have some cleaning, but it works very quickly, and you're in and out of there, and there's no anesthetic, so you literally get done, you can drive yourself home.
Yeah, and colon cancer is one of those things that we pretty much feel 100% chance that you don't get it if you just have those scans and polyps and things removed early. The other thing, I had a brain aneurysm that burst several years ago, as many people know, so you have a brain MRI, MRA scan as well, which is something that my son is interested in because of possible genetic relationship.
You know, the brain MRI is one of the most advanced scans that's out there. We just came back from a big event in Chicago called the RSNA, and it was amazing to me. And we actually acquired this technology, the AI scanning that's going on inside the brain, and the things they can see, and the estimates of findings of dementia, previous strokes or potential for a stroke. It's just unbelievable. It would take 2 hours to go into the detail, but we do offer that scan. Again, it's a little bit longer. It's done in our 3T MRI here in Houston, and it's fascinating, the findings.
Yeah, and I want to end out with this, Steve. Sometimes people say, well, my doctor hasn't ordered that I get a scan, so why should I go get one? Oftentimes, doctors will order the scan if you go in presenting symptoms. And as we talked about earlier, oftentimes when you're presenting those symptoms, whatever disease state you're in is advanced.
Yes. Well, unfortunately, when you do a scan like that, it's one small area. Our scan is looking at a big, wide area. The radiologist is trained to look at that area. And so, the findings can be as small as a grain of rice. So you want to make sure that their protocols are set up to do wide area scanning if you get this scan.
Yeah, just make it part of your annual physical. Steve, thank you so much.